Good morning, gentlemen, and welcome to another Sorrell Shaves video. Today you're going to get to see two new products. The two products in question are very good. Very good. I did say on my mail calls this week, which if you've seen you'll know what the products are, that I wouldn't use them again until today for today's video, but you know how I am. I can't resist a great product, so I just dived straight in and started using them earlier in the week. Anyway, what are they? Well, the first one, I have very few words to describe the magnitude of the quality of this product. I'm just going to show it to you. It is Phoenix Beau Star Noir. Yes, Star Noir. It's a wonderful soap so far. The scent is just to die for. It's almost, you could almost say it's out of the 70s, 60s, 70s, that kind of, it's just wonderful. I'm not the greatest at picking out individual scents, unfortunately, but what I can get straight away is the jasmine. The jasmine is the dominant note for me. There's a warmth in there, probably, as per the ingredients list that Kerry suggested is in there, is the sandalwood, maybe a bit of the musk. I can't really detect them individually because I don't know what they all necessarily smell like on their own. All I can say is it's wonderful. There's a zesty kind of sherbety kind of scent going on as well. Quite frankly, I'm not really fussed what scent it is. All I know is that it's wonderful, and it's a Phoenix Beau soap, so we know it's amazing. Packaging, the label design is fantastic, and that follows through on the back with the ingredients list and the very subtle stars in the background. It's wonderful. So yes, it is wonderful. It's wonderful stuff. Don't test on animals, or not tested on animals. I'm an animal. I test it. I'm talking rubbish. I don't know why. But this soap is fantastic. So, the second product, if you've seen my mail call videos you'll know, if not, you won't, stating the obvious, is this. The Muller R41 Rose Gold. Standard size handle, standard R41 head. You may be able to see if I bring it in slowly that it's loaded with an Astra Superior stainless blade, and it's wonderful. It's aggressive. If you didn't know about the R41, the first thing that someone will say to you is it's aggressive, but in a good way, and it gives a really nice close shave. If your skin can take it, it's a great razor. It's, how can I put it? It's not as comfortable as some to use due to the aggression. I mean, take for argument's sake this razor here, the Razor Up Bazooka. It's a simple closed bar design, very smooth, very comfortable shave compared to the semi-open comb of this razor, the R41, which allows the blade to get much closer to the skin. It's a more effective cutter if you've got thick stubble. I mean, I've got a day's worth here and it'll just mow this down, but if you've got long stubble, a week's worth say, it'll just slice right through with minimal effort required. So, on to the rest of the shave. What we're going to do today is we're going to bowl lather Star Noir. I've been face lathering it all week so far since it arrived, so we're going to just go for a bowl lathering session on the video. And of course it wouldn't be a shaving video of mine without a Cadman brush, because they're wonderful, and so far, and I doubt anything will come close to the quality of the brush for me. So we have the wet brush. It's been soaking for about 10 minutes, and we're just going to load into the brush. Now, I don't know if it's just me, probably is, but this soap, this particular P&B soap, seems a little bit firmer than all the others. and as such should hopefully last longer. That said, I bought 2 tubs because it's amazing. I knew it would be, and I didn't want to be without. So, and after the first shave, this catapulted straight to my #1 soap position, overtaking Citra Royale, which I didn't think would happen anytime soon, I'll be honest. So there we go. So we have a great amount of soap there. I'm just going to transfer this to the bowl. Plenty in the tips. It's not one knot. Let's just get a lovely thick creamy pre-lather out there. Get in there. And then we will proceed to whip up a nice lather, which in the shaving room bowl, it's got lovely ridges. It doesn't take long at all. As you can see, we're going to need to add some water, so we'll add a few drops in the usual fashion and continue to whip until we get something we're happy with. Now, the scent, like I say, is divine. It really is divine, and the lighting is somewhat changing in here, and I don't know why. I do not know why. Let me just see what we can do about that. Is that better? Maybe. We'll see. So the scent is divine. It's based on David Bowie's favourite cologne, which is Minotaur. I forget who it's by, but suffice to say, it's a fantastic scent. It really is. It's a classy scent. It's not something you can detect everywhere every day. Far, far from it. And it's a bit of an enigma, because you can't quite tell what it is. I suppose it's a bit like David Bowie in that sense. He was a bit of an enigma, musically, changing direction and all his personas. So, wonderful. There we go, look at the wonderful creamy lather. Okay chaps, I'm just going to pause this video and try and adjust the lighting on the exposure on the camera. I'll be back with you in a few seconds. There we are, we have exposure settings set wonderfully. So, back to the lather. What do we got? We've got this. We're going to add a few more drops of water. Reason for the lighting issues was I'd left the exposure settings on auto, and auto is bad. So, a few more drops of water, and that should see us through to the end. I would imagine. Let's have a look what we got. This is what we've got. We've got a brush full of wonderful creamy Star Noir lather. Now, let's load up the old boat race with the lather, and away we go. So, I will say, with the R41, I prefer my lathers ever so slightly wetter than normal, and this is ever so slightly wetter than normal. So, there we go. Load it up. Scent on the face, it's very mild. It's still there, but it's very, very pleasant. So in terms of prep, I've already had a hot shower and a hot towel today. in we go with the R41. Now as the shave progresses I can get different aspects of the scent. I mean, for argument's sake, I've just got a whiff of something rosy, and it's a bit of a surprise, like I say, and with the scent being a bit enigmatic, I'm not surprised that it's there. Note to self, don't cut your lip like I've just done, because that will now bleed like a stuck pig, methinks. That's what happens when you're a little bit hasty. Is you catch yourself. Thankfully it's not too bad. We shall see. If I fall to the floor, you'll know it's bad. Now, I have pretty sensitive skin in this part of the face, so down here, and the R41 for some might be a little uncomfortable, but for me it's not too bad. I don't know if I'd choose a razor to shave every day, although my testing protocol for any new product is to use it every day for a week or thereabouts, just to get the feel for it, because I like a nice smooth shave, but this is absolutely fine. There was a particular flavour, I think it was a 2011 version of the R41 that was very, very aggressive. And I can't remember if that's the one that I borrowed on a pass around on TSR or not. I think it may have been, because it does feel slightly different to this one. And this one does actually feel a little less aggressive than the one I borrowed from the TSR pass around. But suffice to say, it's a nice smooth shaver. Now, I will probably try it with a sharper blade. So when this one dies, I'll probably stick an Astra SP in there, or a feather, because I think you'll get the best out of the razor with a sharper blade. See, now I'm lathering up again, I'm getting more of the warmer scents. It's very much a moving scent profile. And I say moving in both senses of the word. Number one, because it changes. And again, because you know that it's dedicated to someone who was a bit of a legend, really, wasn't it? To David Bowie. So to use something that you know he would have enjoyed is pretty special. So pass number 2 against the grain with the R41. And again, it's wonderfully smooth. I envisaged discomfort with this razor because I know how aggressive it is, but I'm getting none of that. It's nice. And what I think I like about it is because of the nature of the beast, it encourages you to think back to basics. No pressure needed, and let the razor do the work. Because it will bite you. Absolutely 100%. I can tell that if you don't respect it, it will bite you in the arse. I mean, you see, look at the bits of stubble that it's pulling out, and that's just being gentle, very gentle with it. And as for the soap, it's got lots and lots of glide, as I would expect from the Phoenix and Beau recipes. And plenty of cushion too. And let's be honest, with a base formula such as this that works so well, and all you've got to do is just make it so that the scent profiles appeal to many. You've got a killer product in your hands, and Star Noir is absolutely no exception to that rule. It's a wonderful product. The scent is superb. It's stellar, worthy of the Starman. And yeah, like I say, there's a reason I think that it's shot straight to my #1 product, because of the enigmatic nature of the scent. I know I've said that word already, but when something is this good, it's difficult to find appropriate words to describe it. So, third and final pass for today. It's a bit of a shame, really. May have to find something else to shave. I'm sure the wife doesn't mind if I shave the old chest, get rid of the hair, because I just want to keep smelling this soap all day. Shave the legs, shave the arms, shave the head. Could shave my head. Don't know if she'd still love me if I was bald, but that's another story. Anyway, third and final pass. And what we have here is the most uncomfortable possible pass that someone could take on my face. My against the grain growth goes here, it's this way, and if it's going to show any levels of discomfort, it's going to be here. But not in this case. And I think when you get a good soap that allows the razor to work to its potential, you've kind of won the battle. And shaving, it's not all about one individual part. Shaving is a system, because to get the best shave, you've got to have parts that complement each other. For example, the blade has to work with the properties of the razor. There's no point having a super dull blade in a razor that really demands a sharp blade, such as a Gillette Tech. And an aggressive razor like this You don't want, again, you don't want a dull blade. You want something that's going to be sharp and it's going to slice through the hair. And to enable it to do that, you need a soap that's got the glide and the cushion to protect you against the razor and blade combination. And I think here, with this razor and blade and this soap, in particular a Phoenix Beau soap, you've got the perfect amalgam of products to create the shave that you deserve. And if one part of this system changed for the negative, it would completely destroy the experience. I mean, I know that if I put a treat blade in here, it would destroy the shave completely. I think I could step it up again, in-game, by changing to a sharper blade, like the Astra SPs or the Gillette Yellows or the Feather, and I think I will slightly improve it. There we have it. 3 passes complete. 3 glorious, glorious passes. Just wipe off. And there we go. Happy days. So, let's recap, shall we, gents? We started out with the Phoenix Beau Star Noir soap that we bowl lathered with the shaving room bowl and the Cadman 26mm silver tip L7, and we whacked the whiskers with an R41 rose gold and an Astra Superior stainless blade. What can I say? What can I say truthfully about both products? Well, we'll start with the soap because it's worthy of that giant star on there. It is genuinely worthy. It's the scent profile. Like I say, I can pick out certain notes, but I would be doing it a true injustice if I could just sort of judge it on those notes that I can pick up, which I think is sandalwood. It's the jasmine. There is the rose. There is an element of something musky going on in the background. But like I say, a true injustice if that's all I'm saying, if that's all I can see. It's complex, it's layered, it's moving, and I think you need to smell it for yourself. It's a limited seasonal edition, so hopefully you've got some. If not, I know Shaving Station had some left. If they don't, other resellers may. I forget who they are right now. However, Kerry, this is fully worthy of a place in the core line. So, in fact, I would urge you strongly to do so, in the same vein that I did Obsidian, which, as I've noticed on your product schedule, is coming back full time. So thank you very much for that, and I hope this gets a place as well because it is stunning. Performance is top notch as always. It's Phoenix Beau soap, there's nothing more that needs to be said there, but the scent profile just lifts it right up there into the stratosphere, and like I say, it's a fantastic tribute to the legend that was David Bowie. So yeah, that was Star Noir. Now the razor was, is, and will continue to be a beast. It is an aggressive razor, and it's got a reputation for a reason, but that reputation is for something frightening to many. Now I wouldn't recommend it to a newbie starting out in wet shaving. I wouldn't, unless of course they had kind of that desire to sort of jump in both feet first and go all guns a-blazing. Some people it might suit, but anyway, it gives an incredibly close shave. No real irritation. Yes, it feels different to other razors that I use because of the open comb nature and because of how much more of the blade is shown to the skin during the shave. And like I said, teamed with one of my favourite blades, the Astra Superior Stainless, it gives a fantastic shave. And it's a very attractive piece. It's a quality piece, the plating is superb, everything about it just screams perfect manufacturing processes. Screwing the handle onto the head, smooth. Like I say, everything lines up perfectly. I didn't even have to I checked blade alignment obviously, but no adjustment was required whatsoever. Like I say, it's quite well balanced. It's a lightweight handle, and there's enough weight in the head of the razor that you can let it do the work. And like I say, you combine it with a brilliant soap, with all the qualities of Star Noir, and you have a very capable shaving system. Blade, razor, soap, harmony. They just work very well together. I wonder if there was a reason why I bought them all together, and in truth I kind of bought the R41 on a bit of a whim when Stuart turned around and said, "Oh, you're that close to the free postage," and I thought, well, I don't really need an excuse to go and buy anything, but I did, so I topped it up with this, and I'm very glad I did, because I've got a fantastic, and I mean genuinely fantastic system here with this razor and this soap. So gents, I am starting to waffle and I've got lots and lots of shopping to do. So thank you very much for watching. Very much appreciate your likes on the video if you find anything informative or helpful. If there's any questions about today's shave, just pop them in the comments below and I will do my very best to answer them for you. And if you really like what you've seen, I'd very much appreciate your subscriptions, and I'll drop you a subscription back if you let me know who you are. And yes, thank you again for watching, and I will see you again tomorrow for another video. Bye.